What's up, guys? It is February 24th, 2026, and today I'm just going to be going over a quick trade recap on the longs I took today. And yeah, let's get right into it. All right, so at 9:30, if we take a look, we can see price shot down immediately. I was going to look for a long opportunity from these shorts. However, I did not really have a good entry. I was waiting for a retest, and however, price just kept going bullish immediately. So price ended up shooting down and we had a super bullish move all the way up. We ended up sweeping Asia highs, and that was a good sign for me because as price was retracing down, we opened up a 5 minute fair value gap, and I was going to look to long off of this closure. And what ended up happening is we ended up opening multiple different fair value gaps in the 1 minute, 2 minute, 3 minute, but the 5 minute was the biggest time frame, and I know it was a bit of a late entry. However, when you're aiming for a high win rate and a high win percentage, for me, if I'm seeing there's a inverse fair value gap on a higher time frame, if it's on the 5 minute compared to the 1 minute or 2 minute or 3 minute, I'm obviously going to take the higher time frame. 5 minute is my maximum. However, this usually guarantees the highest win rate instead of trying to scalp off of a quick 1 minute or 30-second inverse fair value gap. That is a good strategy and works sometimes. However, when there was a higher time frame one available, I took it. We can see we clearly had this big move. We ended up coming back down and price ended up closing up. We ended up having a super late entry. However, price closed up and I was able to put a 1-to-1 stop loss right under that swing low, and we were targeting the previous day high, which it ended up sweeping. We also had a 5 minute fair value gap here, which could have been a TP1. However, we also had the previous day highs, which we ended up targeting, and as you can see, we pushed through that all the way and was able to take that trade. Very simple trade. Don't overcomplicate it. Look at your targets. You see your liquidity get swept. You see price retracing back, manipulating downwards, creating an inverse fair value gap. As soon as price closes over, we have next targets, unfilled 5 minute fair value gap and previous day's highs. We targeted those. Nice 1-to-1, easy trade. And honestly, that's it. It's very simple, very easy, as long as you're not getting too ahead of yourself and getting too nervous and emotional. You have to trust in your system, trust in your strategy, and all is going to work out.